podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling.
Hey,
Every
Daddy,
day I'm
this is
hustling.
Dollar.
Every day I'm hustling.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Evening edition of TBV. Spontaneous show. You know, scouring the internet looking for the best boxing topic to discuss here with you, the voice of the people, the community. And obviously, Devin Haney is still a hot button topic as his contemporaries are coming out taking shots. He's had quite a few boxing guys take shots, and you know, that's what we're going to be discussing. We're going to talk about Devin and you know, his win over Linares, and we're going to talk about, you know, the four people now taking shots at Devin. And I like to look at it like this. I mean, is this a blessing in disguise for Devin Haney? Right? He was the one that couldn't get the fight. He was the one that was perceived to be avoided. And now, after the fight, there seems to be a lot of interest from potential opponents. Guys like Ryan Garcia, who himself said, I would have slept you. Virgil Ortiz Jr., who obviously is a 2 divisions above Devin, but he had his own negative comments saying, I've never seen that many consecutive hugs and no warning, with 2 dead emojis, right? Or, you know, skull and crossbones, you know, which signify death. So like, he's dead. Like, oh my God, that performance killed me, you know? So Teofimo Lopez himself puts the dinner plate with fork and knife, meaning it's time to eat food. That Haney is food. And today, last but not least, Luke Campbell takes center stage and decides, hey, Devin's not all that. And, you know, I'm going to take some shots at him. And they've been going back and forth. And I'm wondering if this is the setup. Is this the setup? With T.O. being busy and across the street, so to speak, are they looking to position Luke Campbell versus Devin Haney as the next fight? Being as though it was something that was rumored that they were going to do in the past. And obviously Luke Campbell went with the bigger opportunity. I believe in either Linares or Vasil Lomachenko. But let's go to Luke's official Twitter. Oh, I guess we're already there. Sorry about that. I had no idea, but that's cool. So we're here, right? And Luke is obviously congratulating Devin. It's a backhanded compliment, without a doubt. And this is Luke's verified in Twitter, and he says, congrats on your win, lad. But FYI, the shot I dropped Ryan with would have slept you, and Linares is now 3 years past his prime. Or excuse me, past his best. With a cringing emoji. And Devin says, and if Luke Campbell dropped you, what would have Linares have done to you? So this is Devin replying to Luke, right? And right below, Luke's knockdown can be seen. So, you know, Bill had a point. Linares put down Vasil, put down Campbell. So, yeah, he hurt Haney. We knew he had power. That's why he put down Vasil, put down Campbell. But he didn't put down Haney. So, funny that a dude that lost to Linares telling the dude that beat Linares that he could beat the dude that beat Linares. A little tricky, but crazy, though. Nonetheless, a little bit crazy. But let's keep seeing how much is out there, because there is obviously more, right? Damn, maybe we need to go back and let's go to Luke and tweets and replies and see where it all started from. All right, so it looks like we were right. That was the first one. So he must have seen something Devin said. But anyway, here's another one where Devin says, calm down, Luke the Fluke. You've never won a big fight in your life. Tell me one person that you beat. And he says, Luke says, have had some big fights, and winning the Olympics was a decent buzz, but nothing like that feeling when a new email hits the inbox, though, eh? Enjoy the victory, champ. So definitely taking shots at Devin Haney for receiving the belt via email. I don't know. I think at this point, it's getting old, the whole email thing. He's defended the belt now versus Gamboa, former world champion, multiple division, and Linares, former world champion, multiple division. If the kid wasn't the goods, why did those veterans not take the belt? I said, if the kid wasn't the goods, why didn't those veterans not take the belt? That means the kid's the goods, you know. But again, blessing in disguise if you're Bill Haney and you're Devin Haney, because it was hard to get fights. And the public may buy into Luke Campbell, another common opponent. If you can't get one of the champions, because Ryan is obviously still busy, even though Ryan is now saying that he would have slept you. So Luke Campbell is a decent fight. Let's check where he's ranked at in the WBC on the rankings. You can head on over to theboxingvoice.com/rankings, where you can find them all listed in place at once. And Teofimo, obviously the super franchise champion. Devin is the WBC champion. The interim is vacant because of the fiasco with Ryan. So they need to just put it away rather than keep it vacant. Now, Vasil's number 1, Ryan number 2, Javier number 3, Jorge Linares, who the champion just beat, number 4, Comey, number 5, Richard Comey, who Teofimo beat, Francisco Vargas, who Beltran beat, Yvonne Mendy, who I know somebody else beat, Nakatani, who's scheduled to fight Lomachenko, the number 1, Zarul Abdullayev, who Devin Haney already beat, and then we have Luke Campbell. So maybe not everyone will be happy if Matchroom announced Luke Campbell versus Devin Haney, simply because, you know, he is number 10 on the list and there's so many people before him. But if we go down the list, Vasil Lomachenko was occupied with Nakatani, Ryan occupied with mental health, Javier Fortuna occupied with Joseph Diaz Jr. Jorge Rilanes occupied with having to heal after losing Comey, Top Rank, Vargas, Golden Boy, Mende, UK, Abdulayev, we've already done that. Emmanuel Otago, possibly doable. Lou DiBella fighter, highly unknown. Highly unknown. So, if you're Haney, and I don't even know that Richard Comey is more popular than Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell's been in bigger fights. Luke Campbell is from the UK. So if you're Devin, do you even take the Richard Comey fight? Or do you take it specifically because it's a common opponent with Teofimo Lopez, which would, draw you guys closer to each other, even though you're already tied because of the WBC belt? So it's also Richard Comey is with the other side of the street. Do you go and negotiate with the other side of the street when you got Luke Campbell on your side of the street? I think Luke Campbell's the next fight, guys. If you can't get Teofimo or Ryan to decide whether or not they want to take out Devin, right? Luke Campbell is the best next option that's available. And I'm screen sharing the rankings here. I guess they could always go Lee Selby. Again, not as popular as Luke Campbell. Maybe once upon a time, Selby considered the Walsh Mayweather. Maybe, but now, no. No. Listen, it is the other fighter's job not to allow himself to be hugged, held, whatever you want to call it. If you think the hugging was excessive, the referee needed to warn and deduct the point. And the opponent needs to be prepared for that. The opponent needs to know what they have to do to get out of that predicament. The opponent needs to prepare for that. Prepare for everything. It's a fight. When a fight breaks out, where's your dog at? Does he have some dog? Break free is all I'm saying. Don't stand there being tied up by what you call a 22-year-old kid. That being said, we're going to go out to the callers.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
You can dial up from your cell phone landlines 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We're talking who's next for Devin Haney. We're talking about everybody coming out. Now, even Ryan and Luke are saying they would have slept Devin Haney with the same shot that he took from Linares, which, ironically, the same shot that he took from Linares is the one that put Campbell down. Campbell, the one that put Ryan down. Devin, the one that hasn't gone down. But, it is going down right here on TBV. You already know. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline. We're talking boxing. We're going out to what looks like South Carolina. Scott, what up? This wouldn't be Scott, the Christian fight fan, right?
This is what?
Oh, I just making sure it's not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Scott, what's up?
What's up? So we're talking about who's next for Devin Haney?
That and the fact that
Isn't his match?
Yeah, his deal's up, but his deal is up, but it's time to pay for the big fish, and we're talking what's next, and the fact that both Ryan and Luke Campbell believe they would knock out Devin after watching Linares land that punch.
Ryan could have proved that, but he decided to knock out mental health or something like that, so that's not happening. I hope it's not Luke. Does Luke have a win yet, or is he still coming off the loss to Ryan?
I'm pretty sure he's coming off the loss to Ryan. Trying to get a fight, though. He's trying to get a fight.
I don't know, man. I know it's a little risky for Devin, but what if he just waited out the Loma fight? Do you think, isn't Loma going to be ranked number 1 in the WBC after that? You think maybe they could
I mean, Loma's already
Go to
number
first
one in the
bid or-
WBC.
Okay. I think the logical next. I think Loma honestly would fight Devin if that's the only way he can get a belt. He's not going to fight Tio again because Tio doesn't. Tio has other plans with Thriller and all that. I think maybe if Loma's desperate enough to get a belt, which he might be, I think there might be a chance Loma, after this fight, if he wins, maybe he'll go for Devin.
I would love for
They got top right now.
I would love for Team Loma to petition to Mauricio to make Nakatani an eliminator.
Right. Then it kind of like you either, because Loma's a competitor. I think if it goes to, even though he got the franchise status last time, I think in the media, if it's shown that he could take, he's the mandatory, and it's been called, I think he would take it, maybe. I think he'd tell Bob to make it, or at least go to first bid and then top rank the bid on it, but Dazn will probably win it because they outbid everybody almost, so we'll see. I don't think Bob likes to go into first bid anymore now that Triller's in the mix, so I don't know how that works out, but I think Loma's pride would stop him from walking away if he would be like the mandated challenger next.
All right. Thank you for calling in. And as far as Triller, man, we got to wait and see, man. Jake Paul just signed the Showtime deal. Mike Tyson obviously said he don't fuck with them. And now Roy Jones basically saying that they owe him money they promised him. They said that since the pay-per-view did well, they would give him a bonus, and he still hasn't received that bonus. But, that's what happens when things aren't in contract. That doesn't mean that it's right. If you promise someone something, that's probably what you need to do is fulfill that promise. But, yeah, man, we're going out to Super Chat from Rep It, who says, Hugging is Davison tactics. It should be known by now. I mean, hugging is a tactic used in boxing. Kell Brook used it against Sean Porter. I didn't like it, but he won and he took the title. And that day, I learned it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how ugly it looks. It only matters that you win. Yes, I am one that preaches that you should look good. Why? Because I want you as a fighter and as a fan of a fighter, I want you guys to be able to enjoy the heights that your favorite fighter can get to by opening certain doors, by being a little more vocal, by doing the necessary things. But it's an exciting division if we can just get these guys to fight. I mean, I think that's why Tio's so cocky, because as you can see, we got 5 faces on here and only 2 of them have fought each other. There's no other interchangeable, like Tank hasn't fought Loma or Devin or Tio or Ryan, and Ryan hasn't fought Tio or Devin or Tank or Loma, and et cetera, et cetera. Though no matter how you mix and match it, only Tio fought Loma, and that's why he has this chip on his shoulder, like, go do something. You guys ain't even fighting each other. But Haney is slowly moving in that direction. When you think of, Tank, he doesn't have that win that tells the other gentleman he is a threat, because he hasn't fought a natural 135-pounder. When he did fight, what could be perceived as that in Gamboa, he had the Achilles tear, and, it tainted that win a little bit. Then he beat Leo, and Leo's a 26-pounder moving up. So, a little bit different. But that was what Rep It on the Super Chat, and we got him as a caller. What Rep It? What up?
What's up? The whole Vegas coverage was awesome.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you guys knocked it out. I think Devin shouldn't fight Campbell because Ryan already knocked him out, and he's probably not going to knock him out. In regards to the, I hear a phone in the background.
I know, sorry.
My bad. All right. In regards to the division, what do you think about Devin moving to 140? Because he looked kind of drained, in my opinion, with no power. It just looked like he just didn't look like himself, and he just looked weak in the later rounds. I'm asking, what do you think about him moving to 140 instead of staying right there at 135?
Who, Haney? Nah.
Yeah.
I think that's an unfair assessment. He got caught with a hard shot, and maybe it took him that long to recover. Maybe it wasn't that he was tired, because I don't think he was tired. Like, he went from boxing to, like, banging, which is big shots, which take more energy from you. So, I don't know. I mean, we need to see, can he go 12 and not get tired, but also not be punched? That's the true indicator. Being punched in the face late in the fight and showing evident signs of being tired, I mean, hurt, it kind of takes away from whether or not he was just hurt or also tired.
Wasn't Fortuna's manager saying like 2 months ago that word on the street in Vegas was that Devin was having a hard time making 135?
That's what Lewickovic said, but I was in Vegas and I seen Devin for the weigh-in, and it was live when I bumped into him. The dude didn't look sucked in. He didn't look like he was frustrated or he was happy. And when I said, like, champ, you don't even look like it was an issue to make weight, he's like, I told you, it's not hard for me to make weight. Like, that's a Lewickovic rumor maybe.
Also, did you see De La Hoya making like positive comments, like he's gonna sign Haney? I saw a post fight. He seemed pretty happy with Haney's performance. It's almost like
De La Hoya, man, until we see that Triller gave him the bag, I think, De La Hoya, he's kind of shit the bed with Dazn, what it seems like. And do they have a home? I know Bill Haney was indicating like they're already on Triller, but do they have a home? Is that why Ryan is acting like he got mental illness so he don't got to fight on Dazn and wait till the Triller deal goes through? Like, so much for us to still figure out.
You know what's crazy? I think you're one of the only ones that said this. I think it is a ploy that Ryan Garcia is saying he has mental illness to try getting out of the contract somehow. Because he sees people making money. Like, Devin's probably going to make a big deal with this free agency at this point.
Hell yeah, bro. They shopping Devin.
Yeah. All right, that's my call, man.
All right. They're shopping Devin around like a new car, man. They taking that sexy car everywhere. I mean, having Devin is like it's a piece of the puzzle, man. Definitely a piece of the puzzle. But yeah, man, we're talking boxing, lightweight division. We going out to the phone lines. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Yeah, you can do it. Don't be afraid. We want to hear you. We want to hear you talk. What's up? We going out too. New call in Illinois. It was like a saying they used to be like, Illinois. I don't know. Like, I forgot from the rap eras. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he gonna help me. I'm just buying time. Illinois, who's this? First time caller?
What's going on, Ness? This is Hulk Bradley from Southern Illinois, and they do say Illinois is where we make Illinois. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I knew it was something. Hulk Bradley. Talk to us, my friend. What do you think about this topic?
Well, I want to say the first thing with this whole Devin ordeal with him getting caught, they need to let it go. He got caught. He did what he had to do, and he won the fight. He didn't drop. He didn't give up. He didn't go to his corner and say he hit hard or whatnot. He held his composure and did what he had to do to get the win. Now, for him to fight who's next, I would say Luke Campbell, that's a no-go. But if Teofimo doesn't take the fight like he's claiming he will after Cambosos, what's next for him? Ryan's not going to take the fight because Ryan is dealing with his mental health vacation, and of course, I'm gonna put the same words that Devin Haney said. Ryan's a coward. He ducked out of a tough fight. with Fortuna. And maybe that might be the next fight for Devin. Maybe Fortuna or Jojo Diaz, whoever wins between that, if he can't get anybody else.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. Illinois, Holt Bradley, stand up. We going out to Seattle, Washington. What's up?
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest
Dazn
knife and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
It's a beautiful day in the PBC neighborhood. I definitely would like to see Ryan, step up and actually be somebody and maybe fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney just beat Linares, which, also beat Luke Campbell. And Luke Campbell knocked down baby boy Garcia. I would definitely like to see Garcia, since he's out of depression and, ain't writing in a closet no more. He should definitely come out the closet and fight Devin Haney. Be somebody. Make Devin Haney great. If he's so trash, knock him out. Hit him to the body. If he's getting wobbled, take that advantage. Wouldn't you want to take a fight if you see someone being more or less of a fighter in a fight? But obviously not. He's just going to talk that smack. I got Devin Haney beating Garcia. And definitely being like Floyd versus Oscar De La Hoya. My favorite fighter did it. And I hope Devin Haney can do it. That's my call.
All right. So we just been sent some new information here. Like we said, Devin Haney, talk of the town, and people talking all around town. So we got some audio here, and we're going to go ahead and play it.
That was a jaw-dropping experience for me because I did not expect that to happen. When it's crazy when you got that kind of experience, but you don't have that experience. How
Now, for those living under a rock, no disrespect, obviously. That's just like, letting you know. This is Sean Showtime Porter, former IBF and WBC welterweight champion of the world, giving his thoughts on Devin Haney being hit in that 10th round and being rocked. And he believes that the corner was inexperienced. So let's hear him out.
you react. And it was all mental for him. His body recovered, but mentally he was messed up. That blew me. I was blown away. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And it's going to sound bad. I expected it from BH, but I didn't expect it from Devin. And it sounds bad, but
again, this is Sean Porter giving his take on what he saw during the fight. Now, remember that Sean and Devin go way back. I got sparring footage with Devin and Sean. These two teams know each other. They gave Devin a lot of work as a young man.
Bill, his dad, just does not have the experience on this level to take him where he needs to go, and especially for that moment. They both kind of panicked and didn't know what to do, but that worried me. Seeing him panic the way that he panicked and then going into the 11th the way he was in the 11th round, that worried me.
Wow. I didn't feel like Bill panicked, but again, I was live. I wasn't watching the telecast. Do you feel Bill panicked? I'm actually texting Bill because I didn't know that this was out. This is hot out the oven.
That was a jaw-dropping experience for me.
So that is the audio. It's only about a minute. And Sean Showtime Porter accusing Bill Haney of panicking in the corner, as well as Devin. But the beauty of this situation is, let's say all that is true. They were able to get the win, and a win is a win is a win, which means you go back and you work on those mistakes so that this doesn't happen again. So if there was any panic, I'm sure they'll be working on it second time around. It wouldn't be or become any sort of problem More than likely. Hopefully that's the case. That being said, all right, so he answered. I gotta need a few seconds. Bill is such a G. He's like, yo, I'm with the wife, but what's up? What's popping? Yo, and I didn't personally formally meet the wife, but I swear I think I know who the wife is. I was telling Francis, like, yo, could that be the wife? And it's just funny. He's all work, man. He's all work. If you haven't already done so, this is the time to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This morning for our morning show, which is actually our first show, this is actually our third show because we did an Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao announcing that he's back in training. You can check that out right here on YouTube or iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, Blog Talk, theboxingvoice.com, everywhere. So I'm going to refresh and hope that we got some subscribers. We were last at 119,000 and just 47, and we did. We're at 119,054, but we're really trying to get to that 120,000. But yeah, Bill said, we're going to get him. I'm going to let him enjoy his time. You know what I'm saying? It can't always be about work. But yeah, man. We're going out to some callers. We got Gather on the line. If you want to be on the line, you want to voice your opinion on the line, you know the number to call in, 14255-695241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Gather, if you're rocking out with us, go ahead and unmute. And if you can't call in and you want to voice your opinion, go ahead and super chat, and we will read that live on the show. Gather, talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, bet. So, first off, I disagree that this is that this whole Ryan, Devin Haney thing is the setup, because Ryan just showed us he don't want no smoke. I thought I heard something about him supposed to be fighting Rolly. You heard anything about that?
Nah, that ain't happening for sure. I know that ain't happening, man. From what I gathered, talking to Leonard, nah, man. Rolly, they got their own plans for Rolly.
Oh, all right, maybe. All right. Well,
and I asked Leonard that specific question because Rolly got a video saying he's supposed to be getting the fight, but that ain't true, according to Leonard.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, man. I think Ryan, he need to focus on basically, if he gonna run his mouth, man, he need to get in the ring. Basically, that's it. As far as the Luke Campbell situation goes, oh yeah, let me say this, man. The only people that's complaining about saying he hugging him was people who wanted to see him lose in the first place. Like, if he buzzed, what is he willing to go out there and continue to get buzzed? Like, I don't understand. That don't make no sense.
No,
right?
If he would have fought, they would have been saying, "Oh, how stupid is Haney for not holding?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the only people saying all that noise, I want to see him move in the first place. I don't want to see him fight Luke Campbell, just for the fact I want to see him fight somebody that's coming off of a win. As far as like who he should fight next, it better be T.O. the way he running his mouth. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Gallo, man. Thanks for calling in. It looks like we got D-Lac. Are you rocking out? You haven't pressed 1? Let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna refresh this tab for any super chats that I might have missed. We did rep it. Ken Stone says the return of Jim Lampley June 19th. Dazn dropped the ball, not making that call. Call me Mr. Triller. At this point, we got the soul of HBO back on pay-per-view. Yeah, I got the official press release, man. And you know what else happened? Brian Custer got hired by ESPN, so he's no longer with Fox and PBC. That's going to be crazy. I mean, I highly doubt that he's going to be able to do Showtime being with ESPN. It's crazy. They fucking tripping, man. But hey, I mean, everybody gets to expand their resume, right? You know, he worked with Fox. Now he's with ESPN. Looks good on the resume. You know, looks good on the resume. Shout out to Brian Custer. Beautiful doors and opportunities opening, man, for him and, you know, his brand which is definitely official. But what else do we got here? What else do we got? D-Lac. You ain't pressed that one. Let me know. And LV Slugger is on you.
How I sound? I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah, man. The Luke Campbell thing, man. I don't really like that fight. You know what I'm saying? I do like the Loma fight if he get through Nakatani, or the mandatory, the JoJo or Fortuna fight. You know what I'm saying? I like them fights better than the Luke Campbell because you know what I'm saying. Like you said, you get a win. I don't know what got him out here talking like he done did something. I don't know what make him think him dropping Ryan Garcia, who ain't did nothing in the sport, and you just think you just supposed to did something. Like you had your chance at the World Championship against Linares, and you came up short. So why would I fight Luke Campbell? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just need to get a win. And on Ryan, man, Ryan out here, like I really did used to like him, but man, he really out here looking like a goofy, man. Like you the mandatory position, but you wanna get on social media and talk about what you woulda, coulda did, like you a troll or something. You a boxer, man. You could have stopped the Devin hype real quick, knocked him out, and did what you said you woulda, coulda did. But you'd rather get on social media and say what you coulda did. Like you looking real goofy out here, man. Like he need to go get his mind right, man. And you know, hopefully down, you know what I'm saying, he get through that shit. But you know what I'm saying, he's looking like he ain't really going through nothing, man. And it making people who really going through that, it's just making making them look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you got people that's really out here going through that, and you using that as it seemed like as an excuse, man, to get out of stuff. But yeah, man, Ryan needs to get his mind right, and you know, Devin, just keep doing your thing. You know, I feel like his power will come as he get bigger. You know what I'm saying? He a big 135 pounder. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once he fill out at 140, 147, that power will come. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, hopefully get the undisputed fight next, but if not, you know, I won't mind seeing a Loma or whoever come out that JoJo Fortuna fight. But yeah, that's my call.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. We're going out to Hawk, Maryland. What up?
Yo, what's up, fam? How you doing today?
All good.
What you put in 3 today?
It's the third one, champ.
Yeah, it's the third one. All right, TBB, numero uno. Nesta working hard. Hey, let me see. I tell you what I feel about this Haney thing. First of all the people that saying Haney need to get his man strength and he gonna do this, and he got tagged in that fight. He's all that stuff them people saying is all wrong. Haney washed, dude. Haney got clipped. At the end of like a 4 or 5 piece combination, he got clipped. The next round, he held on a little bit. 12th round, he looked like he had got himself back together, got back to work. I think Haney need to ignore all the boxing fans and Dazn and all of them. Dazn too. They on there putting on there that he needed to knock the dude out. Haney needs to stick to just boxing. He's not a knockout artist. Don't try to be one. 12 rounds, if it take you 12 rounds and you can wash a dude, wash him. Simple as that. And he used to start to try to step in and do nothing for no fans. Look what he got for that. And then all he got is hate behind him for the fans. He said, the fans wanted me. Yeah, that's what the fans get you. That and then a bunch of hate behind you getting hit when other guys got knocked slam out by dudes. And Linares is nobody to shake a stick at, man. Linares can fight. As far as the Haney's next move, I think you should wait for the winner of the what's his name? The DR boy, what's his name?
Which one? Elvis?
No, not Elvis. No. The fight that's coming up, the one Garcia duck.
Oh, Javier Fortuna versus Joseph
Fortuna.
Diaz.
Yes, I think it's going to be Joseph Diaz. I like Fortuna. But I think Joseph Diaz is technically a lot more balanced than Fortuna. I don't think Fortuna will be able to get him out of this game. So I'm definitely going in. I think winning. But that's why I think you should look at playing Diaz.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. I I want to go to a tweet here from Devin directly to Ryan. Hold on. Alrighty then. That didn't work. So let me try this. But you know the number to call in. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We're going out to Chief Red in Mississippi. What up?
Yo, what up, Ness?
How are you?
Man, look, I'm good, bro. Just cooling it, man. Look, check this out. Ryan Garcia stepped up. Luke Campbell left hook, got dropped, came back and won. Devin Haney stepped up, short right hand, got rocked and got Olay next to his feet. Teofimo stepped up versus Nakatani and had people questioning, man, I thought this guy was the real deal, but he didn't look like it in that fight. So what do y'all want? Do y'all want these guys to step up and fight competition and make interesting fights for y'all, or y'all want them to keep fighting guys that they can run through? This is boxing. I want to see good fights. If we keep slandering these guys every time they make a mistake or every time something bad happens, they're going to be scared to step up because they always worried about the criticism. Stop criticizing these guys and support them and let them get in the ring and do their thing. Win, lose, or draw. It's boxing, baby.
For sure. Thank you for calling in. We're going out to our next caller. Looks like they are coming from New Orleans, maybe. New caller, too. In the 504. Who's this?
Man, it's C, man. This Gozen.
Who?
This Woo, man.
Woo in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Talk to us, brother.
Man, you know what? The caller said a mouthful, the one who spoke in the beginning when he said, you know, those critics who talking about he don't really want to fight in the pocket, and then when he step in the pocket and, you know, give them what they want, he get clipped one time, and then that's all they talk about, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a fight. You're supposed to get hit with a shot.
Dominated the whole... He dominated the whole fight. I'm talking about the whole 10 rounds except maybe the last 5 minutes of the 10th round. And then, honestly, I feel like he won the 11th round also before he got clipped at the last end of the bell. And he comes back, and really, I give him the 12th round, too. So, you know what, man? It's just those trolls, man. That's those new 1 and 2 year boxing fans, you know? That's all that is, man. We got to stop giving them trolls what they want, man. You know, because at the end of the day, they're going to see what they want to see. They're not going to want to hear what's real, you know, and they're not going to give credit what credit's due. And I feel like, you know what, you know, even with Ryan Garcia, you know, he sits back and he plays like he's going through mental health to avoid fights. You know what? He really don't want no smoke, you know. And even with Tio, you know, he sits back doing the same thing. You know what? If y'all really, you know, living like that, stop talking behind that keyboard and step up to the challenge. Nothing ain't ducking no smoke. And that's what I love about him. I respect that. That little young man ain't ducking nothing. So until they able to step up to the plate and really step up and back up what they talking about, you know what? They can't get no credit from me. That's how I feel, you know?
New Orleans, thank you for calling in. We got you down and hope to hear more from you, man. We're going out to what I believe is Juan in the BX, unless it's someone else from the BX. Let's see here. It is definitely Juan in the BX. What up?
But you was looking me up in the
looking you up in the Rolodex.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, bro. I tried to hit you up, hit it up the other day, but for some reason my shit was bugging out. Yeah, man. I had mine's Friday. Yours is the 31st. I mean, yesterday, right?
Yes, sir. Hashtag Gemini season, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man. We run shit. Yeah, I was one of those dudes that was talking shit, bro. But after realizing it, like, yeah, Devin Haney did show some balls. But what bugged me the fuck out was after he got up. I mean, not got up. After he was hurt or whatever. Instead of coming back, like, you know, people was criticizing him because he didn't do what Ryan did when he got hurt and put on that Superman cape and went in there and pushed this motherfucker and hit him in the stomach and knocked him down or whatever. Instead, he came out the 11th. I don't know what homeboy was talking about. He got hurt in the 10th, but I guess he's the woo. So we have to let him woo. Let him say his shit. But yeah, man.
All right. Well, Juan in the BX. Oh, shit. Because you had like a little pause there. I thought you was done. My bad. Go for it.
Oh, nah. I was talking about that when Devin Haney did that, you know, that MMA move that I never saw in boxing before, and he ducked. Like, Jorge was about to hit him with a left. He ducked that shit. Mad low, like Miguel Cotto did once in the fight, that I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And he just grabbed him. I said, oh.
Hold up. You just said Devin Haney did that MMA move that I never seen in boxing. Then you turned around and said you seen Miguel Cotto do it one time.
Yeah. But Cotto didn't go as low, though. Cotto didn't drop down to the ground and shit. You know what I'm saying? David Haney was doing like that twerk dance, and then he came back up and grabbed him. That's what I'm saying. It was a whole different type of, Cotto was thinking he was in some karate movie and shit. He did that to Margarito, I think. Actually to Pacquiao. Pacquiao was short, so I remember Cotto did some like Japanese movie shit we saw back in the 80s. I know you remember. And shit that didn't even have they didn't even speak and shit. They got the captions and you have to read it. But yeah, Ness, I'm gonna let you go so I don't take too much time. Good looks, bro.
Peace. Okay, look at Prime Time working. Let's go, champ. What you got going on? What's going on this Prime Time video? I was just with Sosa, man. Oh, actually, I'm wearing a shirt. You see it? He gave it to me that Saturday. He was drunk as a motherfucker. Yo, Chris getting big, right? Is it me or do Chris Colbert look big? And I don't mean fat. I mean like big. But we got a few things we need to get to. Let me unplug that. Looks like we got a few super chats I gotta go ahead and talk about. Let's see what we got. Ken Stone, we went to you talking about Lampley. I'm excited about Lampley's return. I wish they'd give my man Larry Merchant a motherfucking job. What's going on with that, though? We got Elvis Messina. He says, how old was Tio when he KO'd Richard Comey? I don't know. You could Google that, I guess. Box strike. Then you had to do math and all that craziness. Predator Jay says, yo, I support all fighters that don't duck each other. Devin or Tio don't duck anyone. Shout out to TBV. Shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to you. And you as well, if you're out there, you want to call in. This is the number to call in right above, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can add Nesta Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. We got a few cash apps we got to get to. Shout out to Hawk in Maryland. It says, no message. All right, Hawk. No message. Let me see why. All right. So, yeah, we're you know, if you want to call in, do so. If not, we're going to. All right. Shout out to Brandon. I see you working, Brandon. Brandon looking like he trying to get some more guests for us. But yeah, that's it. Looks like that's it. Got all the super chats. Got all my call. LV Slugger, we got to you, right? I feel like I did. And PBC, I feel like I did. So let me know if I didn't. Let me know if I didn't. All right. Well, we're out of here, man. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Third show of the day. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to the goal of 120,000. We're at 119,054. Only you can help us get us there by telling a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we talking about boxing here every day. Every day. 7 days a week. Multiple times throughout your day, getting you all the way through your work week, making sure that you are fully entertained. You ain't got to listen to your boss and none of your coworkers. Pop in your headphones. We there for you to get you through your workouts, get you through your work day, all that goodness, man. All that goodness. Let me see here. Now it came through. He says Deontay Wilder is knocking out Tyson Fury. All right. Wilder. He says Haney wash, dude. All right. He says TBV number 1. There we go. They coming through now. All right, ladies and gents. Arrivederci.